Hey everybody, welcome back to Lemon Branch Travels. Today's another awesome day. We're heading out on the road again. We're heading down to Disney World. We are so excited. It's been a minute since we've been down there, and I cannot wait to get back there. But we're going to head off today. I'm not sure how long it's going to take us to get there, but stay tuned. You know, those who travel have stories to tell. Let's go tell a story. Okay, you guys, we are just about to head off. We are going to drive from just south of Nashville, Tennessee, Franklin, Tennessee to be exact. That's where we live. And we're going to be heading straight down to Orlando. Now, we have about a 10-hour drive. It depending on how long it takes us as we stop along the way, get gas, different things like that, do some bathroom breaks. It's going to take us about 10 and a half hours. I'm guessing when we've done this before, it's about how long that takes. But along the way, I think we're going to try and stop at Buc-ees, maybe both Buc-ees. There's two Buc-ees along the way through Georgia. So I think we're going to stop there and just kind of see what we can get there. And anyway, we'll see where the day takes us. But we're getting kind of a late start in the day, so we're just going to go, and we don't anticipate getting there till late tonight. But you know what? It's okay. I don't care. We're excited because we get to go. So anyway, thank you, you guys, for joining us. Let's go see what kind of mischief we can get into. Okay, so we're just trying to pull into Buc-ees. This is the Calhoun Buc-ees. And the line just to get off the freeway is just insane. Look at all the cars that are leaving Buc-ees right now. There's all these cars that are leaving Buc-ees, all these that are pulling in. I don't even know if there's going to be a gas pump available. But here we go into, look at this. It's just incredible amount of people here. It is a Sunday afternoon. And there is just oodles and doodles and gobs of people here. This is incredible. So, anyway, how about that, huh? Okay, I just want to show you just how crazy the Buc-ees pumps are. And keep in mind, there's over 100 pumps here. I've never seen it like this before. All right, let's go find some food. Alright, so here we are at the Buc-ees car wash. Now, what's interesting about this, you pay $15 or $16. You have a minimum of 15 gallons you have to pump, but it does save you $1 per gallon. So there's the famous Buc-ees right there. And this is the longest car wash in the world, supposedly. And then they'll actually they do a tire shine if you want, which I think is fantastic. Okay, this is a new item that they have at Buc-ees. It's called the Brisket Burrito. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. Let's open it up and see. Okay, so like I said, this is the Brisket Burrito. This is a new item, and I don't know what all good stuff it has in it, but I think it's got. Do we know what's in it? I don't remember. All right, so it does have rice, beans. Of course, the brisket. I got to get it with some of the sauce. So they have a chili verde.
That one's kind of spicy. So
is it? Be careful with this one, he says. Okay. It's a high quality item. Mm-hmm. It is really good. All right, so driving through Atlanta on our way down to Orlando. And the traffic's not too bad this afternoon. On a Sunday afternoon, you never know. But it's not too bad going down through the downtown area. Okay, this is room 8530 at the Grande Vista, and I just wanted to show you kind of what this room looks like. So right here you have a full kitchen as you first walk in. So you've got the fridge, and there's your oven and stove and microwave, and then inside the cupboards here you have all of your plates and cups, bowls. There's stuff in everything. There's a blender. So every cabinet has, you know, all your kitchen needs. And like the drawer, you've got all of your silverware, things like that. Then right here also in the kitchen, you have a washer and the dryer, which is really nice. So then, oh yeah, and there's the dishwasher right here. Then as we come in, we have the family room, like a little dining room here, which is really nice. See if I can get some lights on. There we go. Oh, look at that. That makes a huge difference. So this is the dining room and the family room. So obviously you've got this little section here. And before we go too far into all that, there is a cabinet here, a closet. And it's like a little pantry. It's got the laundry and broom and a recyclable can. And then over here, there is the family room with a nice TV. This actually has a pull-out bed, which is really nice. And these are decent mattresses, so this will fit 4 people. So this is a 1-bedroom unit. I'll show you the balcony first, and then we'll go to the master bedroom. So it does have a nice balcony, and I'll show that in the morning when the sun comes up. But there is a nice balcony here, so that's nice. And then this is the master bedroom in here. So you got a nice king size bed in here, and another TV, which is really nice. This does have a nice big closet here with an ironing board. This also has a safe in it as well. So then you got obviously hangers for the closet, but this here is the bathroom. So what's nice about this is just how large. Let me see if there's a light in here. There we go. Look how nice and large this shower is. This shower is huge. It's got a nice bench in it. There's all the shampoo and the conditioner and body wash. And then you have a nice couple of shower heads here. So this is nice. And then a sliding glass door for the shower. Then this is a vanity over here and a nice hair dryer. And then inside here is where you're going to find the cranny. So there's the cranny, and then double sinks in here as well. And then a huge closet in here also, and there's the extra bedding for the couch bed. So then there is another door. So this goes back into the master bedroom, and then this goes back in, this door here comes back into the kitchen, and then there's the front door. So there is the tour. This is the Grande Vista Marriott Vacation Club. So it's a pretty nice room. Freshly renovated as of 2024. So that's when they did the renovations here. Well, good morning, everybody. So we had quite the drive. It ended up being about 11 hours. And as you know, we just did the room tour, but I wanted to show you what it looks like during the day. And it's a beautiful morning here in Orlando. So let me show you kind of where the room is. We asked them for the most quiet room that they had. Unfortunately, it is very far from the pool, so we're the very farthest part of the property, but we're okay with that because it's just not that big a deal. We're okay to walk, but they were very accommodating. If you did want to get closer to the pool, which is sometimes unusual, they don't give you those options. They just say, here's your room, go and enjoy it. But it turned out all right. So anyway, let me show you what it looks like out the room, or out the balcony. Okay, so one thing that's really nice is here in Florida and in the South, a lot of times you'll see these screens. This is actually a screen here, so none of the bugs and insects can get in, and you can enjoy being out here on the patio and enjoy, you know, not getting attacked by mosquitoes and different bugs. But this is kind of the golf view, and off to the distance you see a building there. That's actually the JW Marriott, so that kind of gives you a little bit of bearings, maybe, if you're familiar with this area. But this over here, you can see there's part of the golf course. But what I like about this is how quiet it is. Yeah, so I think it's a pretty decent location, a really good room. Couldn't be happier. So now what we're doing is we are gonna head off to do some golf. We're gonna go play a round of golf, and I will show you kind of, it's the, so part of the annual pass, if you get the water park package, it's a water park and sports package, and it includes being able to go play golf. You can go play golf every day if you'd like. So we're gonna go take in it's a walking course. But it's a beautiful course, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we head over there. But we got a tee time bright and early, 8:30 tee time. We're going to go over, and yeah, let's go. To get to Oak Trail Golf Course, we're going to come up here by the Polynesian, and we're going to hang a left, not at this stop sign, but there's another road called Magnolia Palm Drive, and we're going to hang a left there and head into the golf course that way. But this construction's kind of making things a little bit slower as we're trying to get through here. But not too bad. It's Disney World, so there's always going to be traffic. So up there where that bus is coming out, that's where we're going to turn. Same with this other bus here. Now, something interesting as you pull in here, there's going to be a guard shack here. And the guard shack, you're going to have to show your ID, because we are actually going across military land, and so they have somebody there that you have to put your ID in just as we cross into the golf course. So just be aware of that you will need your ID just to get past this guard shack. And so that's kind of an interesting little thing when you go to the golf course, is you have to show your ID. So, but this is the Shades of Green, and this is where a couple of the golf courses are, but we're playing the Oak Trail, which is the walking course. See, please present photo ID. Parking for Shades of Green, WDW Palm, Magnolia, and Oak Trail golf courses, guests only. Okay, so this is the golf club right here. And so what you can do is you can come drop your bags off. Sometimes they'll take them from you. If you're going to play a course that has the carts, they'll load them up for you. But otherwise, you can just drop your bags up here along the wall, and then we'll go check in. And I think they do have these little carts here that you can rent. I'll find out how much these are.
Yeah, me too.
And so you have these little walking carts that you can rent, but we'll go get in and check in. After you check in, it's really simple. You just go and they scan your card, and then we head over this way to the Oak Trail Golf Course. So the tee's over here, and this is also where the driving range is. And we come over here and we can check in. There's a little umbrella clear over here that we can just walk along here. We did get the carts, the little push carts. They're $10 a piece. So not a huge expense, but just enough that we're gonna take it a little bit more in style. So this is a walking course, and so if you want to carry your bags, you can, but they do have these little push carts. So we'll go ahead and get one of those, and then this is a good day to be here. I think there's not anybody even warming up. No one's even using the driving range, but we do get a bucket of balls also if we want to warm up before we get started. So anyways, let's go grab our carts, get checked in at the, let me turn this around, and you can see that you just kind of walk across this little bridge, and up here to the right, there's signs here that show you where to go. Disney Oak Trail, and then the driving range. Parking's over here if you do have a cart. But otherwise, We just kind of head over this way. This is also a foot golf course, and this is kind of a fun little thing if you're interested in that. That's also included in the sports package, the water parks and sports. And what you can do with that is they have it certain days, and it's like soccer. So you have a soccer ball, you tee off just like you play golf, but you do it with a soccer ball and you use your foot. So it's kind of exciting. And anyway, there you have it. So this is a beautiful morning. There's not even anybody, I don't think, is on this course right now. So we're about to find out. It's a perfect morning to be here. It's a gorgeous morning. It's going to be warm today, but it's a gorgeous morning. Can you believe how beautiful it is? This gives you an idea. Now, what's cool about this course, and I don't know if you see those little orange balls up there kind of going into the sun, it's hard to see, but there's a tee for those orange balls, and the orange coincide with these orange flags, and these orange flags are for the foot golf.
I went from 1.3.
You did good. So these orange flags that you see are for the foot golf, and I've heard it's really, really fun, but I don't know how often they do it. I know it's only certain times during the week that they do it. But see how there's this orange flag right here, and you'll see that the hole is pretty big, and it is a much bigger diameter, so you can kick a foot or a soccer ball in there. A little short, but here goes nothing. Okay, these are the foot golf tees. So you just got these orange tees here, and the foot golf is not near as far. You can see it's probably like 120 yards to that orange flag. So that's a little bit different style, but it's super fun. Looks really fun. I'd like to try it sometime. But check that out. I know we're going into the sun, but hopefully it shows out how beautiful this morning is. It's currently 9 o'clock a.m. and it's absolutely gorgeous. The course, there's a few people out here, but it's really not that overcrowded. So it's really pretty, really, really pretty today. We are so pumped to be here. I mean, it is so gorgeous here. Absolutely amazing. Okay, there I am, the top of this little hill. That's where I want to go. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. It might take me 4 swings. We'll see. All right, I gotta show you. I don't know if I can do this again, but I am clear up there. You may not be able to see it, but on the screen, if I can see that little white ball up there by the flag, that's me. Oh yeah, that's me. That is me. Shot of the day for me. Right there, baby. This is why you keep coming back to play golf, is because of that one shot. Okay, what do you think? What do you think? All right, you guys, one thing to keep in mind, if you do come golfing here in Florida, you make sure you hydrate. There is a water station between the 8th hole and, well, it's right off the 8th hole. I think it's also I think it's the 5th hole. Anyway, definitely hydrate because it is very, very hot. We're grateful that there's a cloud now because it is so hot. Make sure you hydrate. It is very, very important to hydrate. All right, look at this. Hole 9. That is what you have for a hole. You tee off, the sand trap is right directly in front of the hole. So you have to go left or right, or you fly it up and over. I ended up here, I was trying to go left. I'm clear off into the trees over here. But hey, I'm not in the sand, I guess. That's one way to do it. Talk about an absolutely beautiful day here at the golf course. The only issue I have is it is really hot. So like I said, make sure you bring a lot of water, make sure you hydrate. But oh my gosh, this has been awesome. Absolutely gorgeous day here. Okay, we had a little bit of a detour. We realized that Gideon's today has our favorite slice of cake. It's the Valentina. You have to get on their Instagram and see, because they'll post what days they have what cakes. Anyway, they only do that one day a week, and today is the day. So we have an unscheduled stop here at Disney Springs. We're gonna go and see, hopefully the line's not too long at Gideon's, and then we'll get our cake. But this is what it looks like at Disney Springs today. Look how nice this looks. Isn't it a pretty day? It's just hot. It's a pretty day, but hot. So, anyway, let's head over to Gideon's and get ourselves a treat. All right, so here is Gideon's. And the line's not too bad. We've definitely seen it worse. So it looks like it's about a 15-20 minute wait. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad this morning. So there's the line right there. It's probably typical for this time of day. Okay, so here is the menu for this month. So this is Gilbert. Isn't he a cute little monster at the beach? It's a cute little swimsuit. Okay, so now what's different about June this month? So this is the cookies they have this month. Usually they do just a cookie for the month, but they're doing a cookie each week. So week 1 was coconut caramel chocolate chip. We're actually in week 2, so I'm assuming it's going to be the mint cookies and cream. Week 3 is maple walnut chocolate chip, and week 4 is white chocolate macadamia nut. I have had that white chocolate macadamia nut. It is absolutely one of my favorite cookies. So if you are in the Orlando area and you have a chance to come here on week 4, it's a must do. So I'm not sure what the cakes are. We're going to go in there and find out what the cakes are. I do know, according to their Instagram, we have the Valentina, so we're going to definitely be getting a Valentina, and then we'll just see what the mint cookies and cream look like, and then we'll see what other slices of cake they have, and I don't know, we'll see what we find inside. All right, this smells so good in here. Every time you get in here, it always smells so good. Okay, so this is the limited edition, and I think that's the mint cookies and cream today. Then they have the coffee cake, the original chocolate chip, the pistachio toffee chocolate chip, which might be really super good, and that's a banana bread chocolate chip. So that's the cookies. Okay, so here's the cakes. We've got the cookie butter. Then this is the chocolate churro cake. The chocolate churro cake looks pretty good. This is the mint cookies and cream cake. This is the rainbow crunch cake. Then of course the Valentina, which is what's up there. It's such a beautiful cake. And then the other one is banana. You know, that is always such a fun treat to be able to go into Gideon's. I know it's just a tradition every time we come here, and we have vlogged that place a lot. But we are going to try a new cake. We're gonna, instead of getting the cookie, I decided to get the cake. So I'm gonna try the mint chocolate, it was the mint cookies and cream. So we got a mint cookies and cream, and of course our favorite Valentina. I mean, that is just our go-to. So anyway, yeah, so here's the bag. There you go. We're so pumped about how cute their theming is. Anyway, I'll show you when we get back to the hotel and it's not so hot. We don't want it to melt all over the place. So anyway, we're gonna head back. Okay, so one thing that's kind of interesting, I am gonna run into Stance socks. I have a pair of Stance socks, and I got a hole in the heel of them. And if you buy the Infinite, they guarantee them not to do that. So if they wear out on the bottom, like from the heel to toe, you just bring it back in and exchange them. So I'm gonna head into Stance and I'll show you what I am going to do there. Okay, so this is the Stance shop right here. Okay, so this is Stance right here, and I'll show you. My socks got a hole in them right there, so I'm gonna go and exchange them. Okay, so that is actually pretty slick. They have changed their policy. So she was just telling me, if you had bought Infinite, they have now changed it. It used to be where it would just be like Infinite, right? It would last forever, and then you just have a warranty forever. The new warranty is now only 3 years. Sorry, 3 years. So let me show you what I exchanged for. So she did give me a new bag. This is the new pair of socks that I got, and they're a lot thicker. They're a $20 pair of socks, but as long as they say Infinite on the tag, and there is an Infinite sign. Let me see if I can pull it out here. Yeah, that right there. So if you find that Infinite sock on the inside, that's how they know that you have got an Infinite pair of socks. Okay, I wanted to show you really quick what we ended up getting at Gideon's today, I should say. And so we have done this one a bunch. This is the Valentina cake, and this is how it comes. You open it up. They always give you a fork inside. And then they have this little wrapper on top. And then they have this other wrapper. It's like wax paper. Let me see if I can get it off. Here it goes. There is the Valentina, and it is such a good cake. You can see kind of how pretty the back of it is. Let me pull that out. There you go. So it's got like the blood dropping down, and anyway, it's a really yummy red velvet cake with kind of a cookies and cream kind of thing going there. So that's the Valentina. This one here, they called it a mint cookies and cream in there, and sorry, there's a little glare, but on the box it just says Andy Mint Cake. So they must have teamed up with Andy's Mints to create this one. And so, like I said, they always do the double layers here of paper, but that's what this one looks like. It looks like it's a chocolate cake with cookies and cream in there, and then it's got a mint flavor. So that's what that one looks like, and it does have a nice mint flavor to it, or a smell to it. So anyway, those are the two cakes that we got from Gideon's.
Okay, so there you have it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us on our drive down from Tennessee to Florida. And then we were able to get a good night's rest and go golfing. Unbelievable to go to these courses. They are absolutely gorgeous. And then being able to go over to Disney Springs and be able to have some Gideons. These cakes really are amazing. The Andy's Mint, it is so good if you like mint. So not only is the Valentina our favorite, but if you like Andy's Mint, oh my gosh, the back is crushed Andy's Mints. So good. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining us. If you did like this, make sure you do give us a like. Make sure you subscribe. It means the world to us, and it really does help our channel out. And if you guys have done any of this or tried any of these different cakes, or if you've been golfing, leave me a comment down below and tell me what is your favorite part about doing it, or is there something that we have missed so that we can tell everybody else how to do it. You know, we told an awesome story today. Thanks again for being with us, and we will see you on the next video.